Hello everyone, my name is Mance, and here we are back with Higurashi When They Cry. So I know the whole psychological horror elements are going to happen way down from the future, but does it mean I still can't think about them and theorize and all that? I think definitely that Rika is definitely going to be the victim from the prologue at the very least. That, or we need to find some other character who likes giving people head pats based on that one line. It's the one identifying line you can think of, honestly. And it's just fun just thinking about if this is all gonna go down to just, complete just utter insanity later on. That at least Rina knows how to fight, and honestly, Sadako knows to make traps. So and if like we just have a whole team to help protect ourselves as our little group right here. So I mean, that means everyone is gonna be completely and utterly fine. No idea what the main character Mion's abilities are, but they're expendable. They're expendable. Everyone else is good. Oh boy. But right now we're gonna go into I guess the weekend, or at least the next day, and like taking a stroll around the town. Be actually nice to like get a good lay of the land and actually figure the whole culture around, especially since yeah, my main character's only been here a month, just getting used to the climate and all that. I took a little too easy in the morning of my day off. I was totally late. Oh yeah, spacebar is not the way to continue. I'm so used to that. Now top it off, that pesky mom of mine pushing a return journey errand on me just as I'm trying to leave the house. You're telling me doing chores on Fridays and being really so mad, like you could have chose to make me do chores any other day, Dad. Top it off, that pesky mom of mine pushing a return journey errand on me just in trying to leave the house. Today was the day Rina and Mion were going to show me around Hinamizawa. Oh, I like. Okay, I like your little outfit, Rina. It's nice. Rina and Mion were already waiting in the meeting place. Kei-chan, you're late. Sorry. The show I was watching last night was really interesting. Blame that. Rip up the TV guides. Oh, so that's your excuse for being late and keeping two girls waiting. Oh, shush you, meh. Mi-chan, you just got here yourself. I see how it is. Star. Last night's episode of A Day in the Life was interesting, wasn't it? She was just as guilty as me. Like, it was that TV show was playing late in the night until 3 o'clock in the morning. Rena was carrying a pretty heavy-looking handbag. What is that? Mion answered my unspoken question with a wink. That's right, Rena really did make a picnic. Kei-chan, after you left, Rena pulled out all the stops. It's not like I forced her to do it. She made the food all herself, okay? Like, if she was the one who made those pickles and all that, it's good. I still need to actually try to, get some pickles now. I just got reminded of that promise I made to myself. Man, I really want pickle now. It's okay. Scrap over that. It was nothing, so don't worry about it, okay? Star. Always say star. It's been like this since last night, you know. How can you take responsibility for this? Alright. I am a man after all. Technically, you're a boy, so technicalities matter. Until they don't. Okay. I'll take responsibility. Huh? Responsibility? For what? For what? Okay. As we both turned around and slowly looked at Rena, our gazes drifted downwards to the massive handbag she was carrying. It didn't seem logically feasible that it would be entirely filled with lunch boxes. Except this is Rena we're talking about here. Alrighty then. World-class chefs. Don't know why I had a fade of black right there for it, but okay. About 2 kilos, I guess? Oh my. When Rena was picking it up, I could see she was struggling a bit. I say 5. Well, then get a scale and try it out then. You're exaggerating, it's 5 tons. Feed the whole town. Keiichi-kun is a boy after all. I thought he could probably eat a lot, so I made a lot, okay? I thought you were gonna suggest he should carry it, but okay. Let's get going. Heave-ho! Oh, you're actually dedicated to actually holding it. Okay. Just in the way she was lifting it up, I couldn't believe the only things in there were lunch boxes. No, there's a lot of different things. Just every single weapon known to man, okay? Preparation. You never know the dangers of this town. Correction. I'll say 5 kilos, too. I'll help out, but all of it needs to be eaten. I won't forgive you if you make Rena sad. Got it? Well, it's not his fault that that she makes too much food. The only thing I could do at the moment was like exercise a bit to make myself hungrier. Yeah, do constant jumping jacks now. Do cartwheels down the hill. Okay, honestly, I love this music. Honestly, oh, it's great. It's really upbeat, I love it. Having finished with the pleasantries, we began our leisurely stroll. A carefree walk, bathed in the gentle morning sunlight. I couldn't have even imagined something so wholesome existed during my time in the city. The buildings, the concrete treescapes. These were the boonies after all. No slovenly desk jockeys trudging to work on the weekends out here. It really was a nice place. Peaceful and quiet. Cryptids in the forests. As sparsely populated as the village was, you could still run into people just by walking around. Well, they had busy days, okay. Ah, good day. Good day. Oh, you would be Maebara-kun, I believe. My two companions exchanged greetings to everyone we ran across. Yeah, I don't think, like, Everyone seems to be on a first name basis in the class, so, All these passersby even knew my name. Well, small town, word gets around, gossip and all that. That way, and that's also because if your secret ever gets out, any type of secret, your deep, dark secret, everyone in town will know, and they'll shame you for it. Ostracize, make sure to keep pretenses up. When did I become this famous? Since yesterday. Sadako's last prank spread throughout the whole entire universe. We passed 3 people, and when all 3 of them knew me, I started to feel a bit paranoid. Exactly. It's a bit sad to say. We're the only people who joined this village in eons to come. Everyone knows everyone since there are so few people here in Hinamizawa. So that means when an unfamiliar face walks by, they automatically assume it's that Maebara fellow who just moved here. Oh my god, even better! Outsider, you must be the new kid. I got my eyes on you. Yeah, that's how it worked out. It was a process of elimination. You can only pull off in a place like this, but it was quite effective. Paranoia. Skyrocket. From now on, I better make sure to maintain a good reputation. Exactly. Do not let any secrets come out. Do not commit any crimes. Do not be found out for anything, doing anything bad, or else your life for the rest of your time here will be hell. And since you're like, I'm assuming like a elementary, middle schooler, have fun trying to survive all this, like when you graduate, like, well, the Japanese equivalent high school. Have fun with that. Have fun with that before going to college. The college. The day I'm discovered accidentally gawking at a dirty magazine in the bookstore, I can expect all the villagers labeling me as a lech by the next day. I don't even know if that would be it, because literally I'm just happened to buy one as well, even discreetly. And the cashier's gonna talk at all. You know, I would also suggest like going to the internet, but like this is 1980, so not that. Next time you go to the city, how about you like, well, I have no idea if those sleeping thing exists, but like that just sounds hilarious. But it is, just get a subscription service. Have fun with that. And also, wait. No, let's not go on topic. Hinamizawa is not to be trifled with. I do love these backgrounds. I'm glad I actually got the glitch set up, like, and all that. It feels like everything's working just as well now. The mod difficulties are now gone. Love it though. Oh, it's a nice little cozy little feeling here, the greens and all that. That's not the end of this nightmare. Yeah, it's only the beginning. Of course I know them. The first person you met was an old man, Takazo, okay, from the Makino bike shop. His hobbies are bonsai and playing the flute. I'm getting reminded of Spirit Flute. God, Spirit Tracks was a great game. I love it. Next, we meet the grocer's second son, Daisuke-kun. His hobby is sharpshooting, and he hopes to be an ace sniper in the future. We are setting up people's talents and abilities. I was calling this. Okay, this is not gonna go into my memory bank. The person we just met was Mio-san, the nurse from the clinic. We got people who know how to shoot guns. People know people of how to nurse wounds and injuries. Oh boy. Her hobbies are bird watching and photography. Okay, we also got a scout as well. Nice. You know the names of everyone we pass by. It's small town, yes. And even their profiles? Psychological profiles, yes. See my surprise, Mia and Rina exchange looks and burst into laughter. Well, yeah. We're not like the city where people hardly know their neighbors. Then let's try it out then. You there, who am I? You're Keiichi Maebara. Okay, that's his last name, okay. Maebara. You say some mean things, but you're actually a kind, shy person. It's been 3 weeks since you transferred here. Your hobby is taking afternoon naps. Let you switch over to wearing boxers. Stop this on a conversation right now. Didn't you? That's enough, that's enough. But boxers, can we please stop? Enough of that. Apparently there's absolutely nothing you can keep hidden here. This is why you paint over your windows and keep the blinds completely shut no matter what, okay? Hinamizawa is not a place to be trifled with. Maybe the reason everyone's on a node basis what everyone does is because they're paranoid something bad's gonna happen. And everyone just has this false feeling of nothing bad's gonna happen. I'm actually gonna be honestly amazed if like there's like a game out there, it's like everything is like showing like this is a psychological horror game, but then by the end, guess what? Nothing like it happens. It's really just you just enjoy slice of life, enjoy it. Just enjoy it, like beginning to end. Nothing bad happens, literally nothing. That feels more like you guys are showing me off rather than showing me around, like a trophy. That's right. God, we're parading around like this after all. With with a basket. Like, if it's that big, also gonna give attention to you. So yeah, unless that's normal for Rina. So yeah, it'll give everyone a chance to see for themselves. That Kei-chan is sitting right in here in Hinamizawa. The population in Hinamizawa is shrinking, so the villagers welcome anybody who's new here. I thought about brushing it off with something to the effect of "You're kidding me," but I held back. Had I ever greeted someone who just moved into the city like this before? My first thought is I don't even know if I can even figure out if someone's moved to the city or just someone who just like is now just moving to work. Then that's my first thought. I don't even live in the city. Thinking about that made me believe that what they said wasn't a joke after all. We passed another person. Of course, we were called out to again the same way. Oh my, good day. It's wonderful seeing you getting along. This lady here is Fujishima-san. Good day. Oh my Maebara-kun, oh how wonderful for you, having a lovely girl on each arm. How are you? Getting used to life here? Instead of regurgitating a prepared response like I would have in the city, I responded with an empathetic nod. The woman chuckled, voicing her appreciation of how energetic I was. That's energetic, okay. Good! I looked back over to Rina and Mia and they gave me a wink. So now then, Star. About time to have lunch, maybe. Maybe? Rina's brilliant smile signaled the approach of an event that both Mia and I were trying to forget. We both looked at each other. I'm a man, I'll do what I can. Yeah, keep telling yourself that. But it's just too much. Or, you could just keep it as leftovers. I swear if Rina, look, Rina, we love the food, okay? Just we'll take leftovers back to our house, okay? You do it anyway, so it's not, please don't let us eat us all right now, okay? It's fine, Kei-chan, leave it to this old man. Mion has never seemed as reliable as she does right now. I expect no less from the class representative. Oh, she's okay. Okay, she has leadership qualities. Okay, now that redeems her now. She can lead people then. That means Kei is just completely useless. Exactly. Rina, if we're gonna eat, we might as well go somewhere with a good view. Yes! Good idea, I agree! Rina nodded her head happily in response to Mion's proposal. Close up of the stairs? Okay. Ah, the shrine. Cresting the top of a stone stairway, a shrine drawn straight out of my imagination appeared before us. It had worn down a bit through the years, but the fallen leaves had been swept up, giving a tidy feeling. This here is the Furude Shrine. It's probably the place with the best view around. Like the very top. The temple, like the very like I guess near the highest point of the town, at least in terms of like buildings and that. That'd be interesting. This place, be sure to remember it. On our next break, our festival will be held here. Next break, okay. Ah, isn't it a bit too early in the season for a festival? The Watangashi isn't a summer festival. Long ago, it used to be a celebration of the end of winter. I was embarrassed for assuming that festivals had to be held in the summer. Summer festival, like what was? I can't remember what was the. I know there was like the summer solstice, the winter solstice. I heard about those, like even in terms of like other mythologies and like other cultures. I'm blanking on them right now. The only thing that's coming to mind right now is entirely just Greek mythology because it's been hammered in my head. Reading Percy Jackson, the summer solstice, the winter solstice. And it's been a long time since I read those books. Now then, spread out the lunchboxes, and there. Various colored lunchboxes were placed one after the other on top of the plastic sheet. It sure did smell delicious. It was Rena's home cooking. Well, without saying that it would be delicious. But is it even possible to finish all of this? Hey, Mion, it'll take more than just a good view to get this all down, you know. Good afternoon. Oh, hi, Rika. You might as well get as much screen time as possible before you die. Oh god, she's here too. It was Rika-chan and Satoko. Why are you like I'm on no honorifics basis for her, actually? I'm really curious. I'm just really so curious by now. Why are they here? Mion grinned over at me. I see. This was her secret plan. The power in numbers. You have my thanks, Mion. Following up when all the pieces are in place is my specialty. Following up on... Okay, okay. That's the big thing you have. Just improvising. Okay, that's your big thing. Okay. Or at least following along with the plan, I guess, or something like that. We just had to come since there was such a commotion. Where's the meaning of this? Well, guess what? You're gonna sit down here and eat that food. All of it. I'm gonna go back home. not gonna die from being burst through eating everything. Take a look. It's time for lunch. Buffet style. A handmade gourmet meal by Rena. I can see that much. Why have you laid a tarp on our property? The shrine? Wait, you live here? The temple is public grounds. It's not yours. Keiichi is right. This is everyone's property. Oh, I see. Wow, Rika-chan is such a good girl. Have a seat. Eat with us. And this is the whole town. Loved it. I wish I got a better look at this when it was actually happening. I'm actually glad that, like, just going back through the introduction of the game just to double check things just really quickly. Don't really have a lot of time because of class and all that. Like, yeah, I'm really glad at least the introductions seem to be fine. After opening up a spot for Rika-chan, I promptly turned my back on Satoko. That's the biggest mistake of your entire life right there. Hold on 1 second. Where's my spot? It's right there, up in the tree. Have fun. Climb. No spot for you and nothing for you to eat. Why have I invited her in general then? Don't worry, there's some for you too. None, I'll eat all of hers. I will not allow that. Rika! Here, chopsticks. Both Satoko and I leapt to the boxes, having it out with each other. That just sounds like this can turn into a food fight all over. Oh god. The food fight's already happened. Man, really, Kei-chan? You're really good at leading people on. Oh, I see. He's good at manipulating people. Nice. Okay. You might have a talent for this. Literally, like, I was making a joke about that. I'm glad this is all actually coming to plan now. They're just giving talents for everyone. I'm now wondering what Rika-chan like talent would be if she's definitely not gonna die though. She's the only one I've seen anything resemblance of head pats, pet the hair. I just can't think of anyone else so far, unless it's like we need to meet more characters. We'll have a plate, one for me-chan and Rika-chan too. Rena whipped out pairs of chopsticks and paper plates. If we don't hurry, you'll all be eaten up. That's right. Okay. Shall we commence this battle? An eating battle or a food battle? Please, eat a lot. There's enough for everyone. Star. Rena said as she opened up a thermos. Always say star. Just then, I realized that this lunch was made under the assumption that 5 people would be eating. It didn't change how much there was, but the implication behind it was different. That means both of them were manipulating you, Keiichi. You gotta be wary. Oh god. I will not let you have this hamburger! Oh, that's what. Okay, that's what Keiichi looks like. Ugh, using your elbows against the rules, Satoko. Crying the back of my collar is also against the rules. Oh god. Well, generally what it looks like. They're hiding his face. It was a tough battle. Blocking with her full momentum and elbow in the opening moves, Satoko appeared to have the upper hand, but the difference in our proficiency with chopsticks proved to be fatal. It gave me the upper hand. Now my mind is filled with how to attack someone with chopsticks. The last meatball! Satoko Hoju has been bested. Nom. Well, meatballs are good. Satoko and I amiably began choking at the same time, falling backwards and spasming. Oh my god. Rika-chan patted me in the head to clear it, even though it was actually stuck in my throat. Literally, they're also saying it again, that she's patting, like, she's patting people's heads. Literally, I'm gonna be amazed, but it's not her. I'm gonna be so ducking amazed. Scene that made Rena blush and breathe heavily in excitement. It was almost like flowers are floating all around her. Miona advised Rena to refrain from saying anything that could get her locked up. Okay. This is how our meals usually go. Oh, okay, Rena's always on the precipice of saying something immensely bad. Okay. I'd do anything in my power. What? Just the things could stay like this. Oh. Oh, that's nice though. That's not gonna happen though. The intense battle calmed, and finally everyone reached a point where they could begin talking. Receiving tea from the thermos, I let out a small sigh. Better be warm tea is the best. I do wonder why there are so few words in Japanese to praise how something tastes. I'm trying to think now. I have, took a break from studying Japanese. Like, just to focus on a different major, but like, minor. But, from what I remembered, adjectives, like, I think it was only like 1 or 2 things, like, for like, love, and all that. Yeah, actually, Well, it's like, I was only taking beginner courses, so, That's interesting to think about. Is it because the idea of togetherness during a meal didn't begin until the modern era? The idea of togetherness? Oh my god. Wow. Well, it seems that long ago, people ate in silence. Really? Must have made the people preparing the food a bit sad, don't you think? It's like those old photographs of like when the cameras first invented, like people had to sit down and like stare at the camera and wait for a while because the image the camera's taking had to be like set into like, you know, burned into the actual photograph, so they couldn't move. It was like, there's still some, that's why most people in those photographs look like they're completely like sad or like, you know, completely neutral or like, I hate being here. There's like a rare few photos like that where people kept a whole smile on their face and look completely genuine. Those people must have the time of their lives. They lived their best life. It's probably because the people back then were so busy eating that they didn't have the time to compliment the flavor. Or there was no flavor back then. That's just you. But you know, just hearing that is good. Just hearing that it's good makes me happy. My effort was worth it, I mean. She blushed a little as she said that. It was delicious. With absolutely perfect timing, Rika-chan instructed Rina directly with praise. She looked straight at her with an expression of bewitching innocence. Rina uttered an unintelligible noise. A ring of smoke rose from her head with an audible poof. That's a superpower right there. Yo, God. Richan, I'm gonna take you home. No, I mean, okay, please stop. No. God damn it. Thank you. It was really delicious. Rina flushed red with excitement, embracing Rika-chan and rubbing her cheek against her so hard you could almost hear it. I definitely need to also look up exactly when this game was made. It was definitely made a long time ago, but like 1980s, and this is very old. Honestly curious with that. I need to do more research. Way much more research. More research than cauliflower. God damn it. To reward Rika-chan for praise, ta-da! Oh my god, you just have a whole thing for dessert. It's like hidden in a secret compartment of your handbag. Okay. These are special. 2 apple rabbits. They're sticking toothpicks into them. She's thrust them toward Rika-chan. Oh, I've heard of those. Oh, it's adorable. I wonder how that practice came about. It's honestly kind of nice. No, just like the little, like yellowish like inside of an apple, and the red like over top of it. It's a nice contrast. Nice contrast. I love them. After Rika-chan accepted them, the mood suddenly shifted in a bizarre way. Okay. What is it, Satoko? What's that defiant look? It means she's to the push of the cliff. Has everyone prepared proper praise to receive apples from Rina-san? Oh god, everyone. Don't push yourself. What kind of praise can you think up with your weak vocab? Vocab? Oh, well then. Allow me to show you. The Satoko flashed Mion at me in defiant look. She changed the tone of her voice suddenly. Oh no. Hey! So Rina Oni-chan's lunch? Sadako thought it was yummy too. God, no, don't you dare. Sadako looked up at her proudly while talking cutesy. What? How was that praise? That's not even persuasion by tears, that's persuasion by cuteness, isn't it? This is a Rina limited special skill. Oh god. She blushed and her head spun, waving around in circles. Don't fall for it, Rina. Oh. Of course, that was asking for the impossible. Rina glommed Sadako and began rubbing her cheek against her. Okay. Cute. Sadako's so cute, star. Take you home. Oh. Swish. Stab. Push. Sadako was also presented with apple rabbits. Just stuffing them into her mouth, she looked over at me on me again with that defiant gaze. You wish you had these advanced level tactics. Took only 5 seconds to take down Rina. That's unfair to think she had such a trick. If it upsets you so much, why not reward Rina-san with some praise? Damn it! That was a dirty trick. First of all, that wasn't even praise. Well, anything that passes by it, okay? Satoko. You think you've won with that, don't you? Everyone actually is like calling her by that. Is she like the youngest actually, or? Well, I don't know. I still need to look up how honorifics work entirely. How about I show you guys something much better than your superficial gimmicks? That sounds great, Mion. Well, what kind of trick is it? Kei-chan is gonna be the one who does it. Okay, we're being manipulated. What? Oh, why don't I have you show me then? The writhing of an old maid. What? The plan of attack she suggested was wicked, but it was the only thing we had to beat Satoko. Just whispers. Killing her complaint. Just sipping my tea, I started talking, very naturally and calmly. Perfectly enunciating every single word and letter and syllable. It really is good, isn't it? It really is good, isn't it? This is all freshly made, right? Ah, no. Everything was completely rotten. No. Actually, most of it, almost all of it was frozen stuff. Then which ones do you make fresh? Oh my god, you're actually making her feel bad about it now. Well, it's embarrassing. Really to say, must I? The freshest thing was the apples. The apples were the ones that are frozen. Wait, who freezes apples? Oh my god. From the synergy of boy plus handmade lunchbox, your expression had melted into euphoria. What? I already know. This one, right? Rina turned an even deeper shade of red. The words, I can't believe it, practically written in her face. How can you tell? Oh, I didn't. How, that I made it. Well, didn't you make everything here then? Of course, Miana told me beforehand. It's been perfect so far. After acting like I was shy, I waited a beat. Next would be the finisher. Time to manipulate someone's love to get what I want, apparently. It had your smell. Oh god. Silence enveloped the area. Rena, face still completely red, froze silent, and turned a different different color altogether. Not a deeper shade of red this time, but a completely blue, suffocating. With a small yelp, Sadako also blushed. Of course, I did too. I sure would like to try one of Rena's handmade apple rabbits. Or something. Baka. God damn it. And this was all because I was competing against Sadako. I felt like I had crossed the line by a good 9 yards, I think. Yeah, half of the anxiety. Then at that moment... Oh god. Whoosh. It's a Tupperware container filled with rabbits. Oh my god. Please eat some, Keiichi-kun. There's plenty for you. Instantly, dozens of apples were shoved into my mouth, knocking me over. Look, you're just gonna choke and die here. Like, you should have expected this by now. You should already have known this whole meeting was gonna had bad vibes written all over it. Okay, say Keiichi-kun, star. My head was forcibly laid upon her lap, and even more apples were shoved into my mouth. While she was squealing, one apple after another was forced in my mouth. More and more apples. Okay, please don't die right now already, okay? How about them apples? Okay, here. How about them apples, Sadako? Looks like we win. Oh my god. Kei-chan, that was a beautiful sacrifice. That means you're not gonna get any then. How's that, Sadako? This is our complete victory, isn't it? I can't believe it's such a trickery. It doesn't bother me at all. Just like how their whole dynamic is really just managing to trick other people to do whatever they want. It's great, though. It's honestly kind of fun. Sadako ground her teeth, mortified. We did it! I claimed victory as my consciousness drifted slowly away from me. Oh my god, okay, please don't die already, okay. At that time, Rena stopped her squealing and she suddenly realized something. She looked down, glaring. You tricked me. Well, take this apple into your mouth, and just a complete whole apple shoved in. You can't breathe anymore. Rika-chan, you're not eating it? Did the salt water make it too strong, maybe? Maybe? Salt water and apples. I can't really comment if that's good or not. I am not experienced with any type of, like, cooking at all, but Look, I only know how to make, like, general stuff, okay? Looking over, Rika-chan had pulled a toothpick out of the apple rabbit, placed it into her cupped hands, and seemed to be at a loss for what to do. How to eat. Poor Mr. Rabbit, I feel sorry for him. Oh, it's those. Oh, no. Oh, that's adorable. I want to save him. Well, the toothpick's already in Mr. Rabbit, so sadly Mr. Rabbit has passed away to the afterlife. Okay. Whee! That was the sound of blood spurting from Rena's nose. I think we need to take her to a hospital. You know, like, sometimes, like, when I know that's, like, an anime trope, but, like, whenever someone, like, has, I'm just gonna think now, anytime that happens, like, bleeding nosebleeds, just like that, like, they're bleeding for a long time, they keep doing repeatedly, just stop whatever they're doing, take them to the hospital, and give them a blood transfusion. Cute. Oh, tonight I will take you home, star. Okay. She shook sporadically, her head wobbling back and forth. Then coming back to her senses, she took all the apples around me, gathered them up with a foot whip, and fixed them back onto a plate. Don't take any of these people home. Take the rabbits away. Take the rabbits. Now they're all just fine, Kay? Here, I'll give them to you, Rika-chan, Kay? Kay. Well, have fun raising them, a bunch of apple rabbits. Make them into a nice little family, okay? There's more apple rabbits next time we see her with them. Rika-chan raised up Sadako's hand like a referee after having that plate of apple shoved to her. She whispered, "It's our victory." Oh my god. What? A comeback? Oh, okay, that was her plan. Okay. I just don't know. I don't know. I just don't care anymore, hon. I just don't care anymore. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced. For it. Just lots of H's in there. Hair. Thus, my sacrifice ended up being in vain. It was second place at best. Oh my god. Was that actually like one chapter, actually? That was fun, though. It was a fun-filled, crazy day. But as soon as the sun began to set, the end of the day really did come quickly. Honestly, yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. Later, Rina and Kei-chan. See you tomorrow. Thanks for today, Mion. I had a great time. See you tomorrow. Sadako and Rika-chan went home as well. We parted ways with Mion, ended with just Rina and myself enjoying the evening air on our way home. Well, thanks for coming today, Keiichi-kun. Was it fun? Yeah, lots of fun. Almost feels like a waste to go home now. Then, well... Would you mind taking a little detour? Maybe? Maybe? A detour? Is it far? It's a bit of a walk, but it won't take long. Since we have been walking around all day, I must have seemed a little bit tired. Not feeling like teasing Rina, I quietly nodded. Okay, I already immediately like this place. Oh. Traversing a small path and up a small hill, the land suddenly stretched out before us. There, what looked like the remains of a dilapidated construction site came into view. That was like a rock slides. Oh my gosh, wow. That just turned into a scrapyard. A large heap of garbage spread out off and towards the swamp. Probably illegal dumping. I recalled it being the newspaper. That means you should call your local newspaper press. Oof-foo-foo. It's been quite a while. I know it's here. I wonder what's here. Wait, do you go dumpster diving here? Huh. When you say it's been a while, you mean the business you had here was with this garbage pile? It's not garbage. To me, it's a pile of treasure. One man's trash, another man's treasure. Ren had already entered that well-known cute mode of hers. Okay, garbage is cute. Okay, gotcha. So that meant there was something cute here? Whoa, a new pile! Oh, I can't wait! She descended the unstable slope with ease. I expect no less from a born and bred country girl. Hey, wait, I'm coming. Whoa! My city raised self was completely pitiful. Exactly. It's alright, just stay right there, Keiichi-kun. It won't take long. Rina kindly declined my accompaniment. Just don't fall. Watch your step. I'm fine. This is nothing at all. Literally bounding among the heaps of trash, Rina disappeared from sight. I didn't like being left behind, but I was still pretty tired from the whole day, so I just ended up waiting. Without the lively Rina around, the surrounding area quickly fell into silence. The cry of the Higurashi gently cooled the air. Fairly exhausted, and began to feel a little sleepy. Just then, the sudden noise of scattering pebbles alerted me to somebody's presence. Stardust turned around. Oh, okay, oh hi. Okay. Sitting there was a typical-looking photographer. He spied over me through his camera. Well, I mean, the nurse says I'm in a competition, it seems. His body was tanned and fit. Something about him seemed unreliable, okay? And he had a bit of an aloof air about him. I can't believe it. He's not wearing pants. God damn it. It didn't seem like he was a bad guy in any case. Whoa. You surprised me. A little startled when I turned around, he replayed his reaction. That was my line. That means you're both unreliable then. I'm the one who's surprised here. Aha, my bad. I didn't mean to startle you. Are you from Hinamizawa? I gathered that he wasn't from that question. Unfazed by my suspicious gaze, he introduced himself without my prompting. I'm To Mitaki, freelance photographer. I come to Hinamizawa from time to time. They didn't ask ask you who you were. Well, guess what? Introductions, and also he needs to push his resume and profile, okay, to anyone and anything. You never know, you get connections anywhere, okay? It's quite rude to photograph someone without consent, one would think. Was his camera left it up to you? My bad, my bad. I mainly photograph wild birds. Okay, literally, that nurse has complete and utter competition here. They can't refuse, you see? That... okay. Well, literally, that goes against the consent of the birds then, the other animals. Consent that they want to get photographs right now, young man. So what, you're saying I'm the same as the birds? Yes, you have no, you're not special at all. You have flights of fancy every time. No, well, you see, the image of a young man in the twilight was just picturesque. I apologize for trying to take your picture without asking. Adults are pretty slick. All that annoyance I felt for being startled just flew away as he buttered me up. I had no intention of hanging around with this guy trying to get cozy with me. At least it doesn't seem like Rina will be back soon. This older guy, Tomatake-san, he didn't mind my conscious responses, and he continued rambling on by himself. Keiichi-kun, sorry to keep you waiting. I'm finished now. Rina popped her head out from one of the lower piles of garbage and waved her hand. You have someone with you? What would she be doing over there? That's what I want to know. Don't know. Maybe checking in that dismembered corpse that was out here long ago. Oh my god. Tomatake-san looked shaken up by that for a moment. Uh-oh. I responded like I would if we're talking Rina and the others. It was quite a disturbing incident. I still haven't found one of the arms. Okay, no, here we are, here we go. Okay, oh wow, oh jeezums. Keiichi-kun, sorry to keep you. You're waiting a while, I guess. I guess? I best leave you two lovebirds alone. Yeah, that's what it keeps pushing you towards, so. Again, my apologies for startling you, Keiichi-kun. And there goes. Tomatake-san chortled suggestively, and disappeared into the twilight. Missing my chance to retort put me off a bit. Keiichi-kun, are you angry? You left me alone for this long. I was getting so lonely. Why, I wonder. You keep repeating that phrase a lot. It's actually kind of a cool, like, character quirk, though. It wasn't Rina's fault, so I decided to just brush it off for now. So how was it? Find a treasure trove? Oh, yes! Oh, so listen! You see, I thought you were actually gonna bring him, like, something, or something like that. Well, you see, there was... a Colonel Randy doll. A Colonel Randy doll? Oh, that thing. Those statues they always have out in front of the fried chicken place. The life-size dummy? Yes, Colonel Randy star. Oh, cute. I want to take it home. Okay, those are big. Have fun with that. Ask an adult to take it and to take it home. Just put it right in front of your house and just make your house like a new restaurant by this point. You couldn't tell how she declares what's cute or not. To me so far, it just seems like actual just cute or like based on that statue, just anything amusing, which is a nice outlook to have. Find anything amusing around you. But well, she seems to want it. It's garbage, right? How dare you insult it? How dare you insult Colonel Randy? He's the best colonel you ever be. You'll never become a colonel as you. No one cares if you just take it home, right? Oh, that's what you're going with. It's become the base of another pile. I can't dig it out easily. There's no lamppost over there, so it'll get dark pretty soon. Rina seemed quite down about finding a treasure and not being able to bring it back. I'll help you out. To repay you for that delicious picnic you prepared today. Oh, thank you. Birds heading home to roost proclaim that nightfall will soon be upon us. That's actually sweet, though. Keiichi-kun is gonna help, Star. I can take Colonel Randy home. Aw. Rina staggered along as if intoxicated in her dreamy state of mind. I tried asking her in a way that wouldn't take her out of her cheery state. Hey, Rina. Long ago, did something happen here? Seems like they're building a dam here. No, about the dead body. I don't know the details though. Oh, just wondering if you knew about, you know, the corpse is missing its legs and arms, an accident or something. I don't know. Her tone was disturbingly frank. It sounded more like a denial than an answer. It must have appeared rather dumbstruck. Rena quickly lightened her expression. Actually, I didn't live here until a year ago. Huh? You transferred here too? I was sure that... Yeah, actually I got the impression too, huh? Is Mion just like a local here? Or like, is everyone here actually like moved in, moved in here recently actually? So you see, I don't really know much from before that. Sorry, Star. Don't really know, don't want to talk about it. That was the kind of feeling she gave me. That just means you like, look up research in the library by yourself. Thinking about it, of course it would be like that. This wasn't the type of thing girls would enjoy talking about. Unless they're more hardcore. It was quite a disturbing incident. They still haven't found one of the arms. If it's just like Tomitaki's-san said, then I had a feeling only the Higurashi would know. When do the cicadas cry? Oh, nice. I do like that, just like the little like film like cinema-esque bars that happen like end of a scene. It's nice. Oh, that was into that chapter. New tips unlocked. Maebara Manor dam site murder. Okay, no, I want to know that. I want to see that one. Maebara Manor, the dam site murder dismember newspaper edition. Next grade. Probably just like click. I'll probably like see these next time. I really want to know about this. They're doing the whole thing of like adding. Is this literally just a reading of like an actual newspaper at the time? Huh. It seems like it happened like a decade ago. From the June XX 1979 edition. The Shishibone City Okinomiya police station, June X 9th, late at night. Suspects blank were arrested on suspicion of murder and improper disposal of a corpse. No. Just the phrasing of that just kind of makes me laugh. Okay, oh my gosh! I knew you murdered them, but you improperly disposed of the corpse. You're going to jail for that for years. Murder, you'll be in there for a month, but just improper disposal of a corpse, 10 years, life sentence max. The main offender, blank, has been added to wanted list nationwide. According to our sources, the 6 suspects were at the Hinamizawa dam construction site workroom on the blank at 9 p.m. Huh. Where they were suspected to have assaulted and murdered the site overseer, blank, as a group, dismembering his body and hiding it. Okay. The site overseer. On a blank at 8 o'clock in the morning, a report was filed at the Shishibone City Hospital in which a male suspect alluded to having murdered Mr. Blank. Okay. When questioned at the police station, the individual confessed to the crime. So the portion of the body was recovered at the location he gave. He was arrested that afternoon on suspicion of murder and mutilation of a corpse. Oh, that's the part like they're thinking about. Okay, that crime. Okay. The rest of the suspects were arrested the same day. The main culprit is still at large. Oh, this is a group killing? And with this construction site overseer. Like, were they workers there or something like that? Police are currently on his trail. The motive is reported to be a drunken verbal dispute during which he killed the victim in a fit of anger. Oh, crime of passion sort of thing in the heat of the moment. Okay. However, as there are multiple inconsistencies with their testimonies, the investigation is ongoing. Oh boy. Huh. Wow, that was actually really short. Actually, that was really intriguing. Huh. Yeah, it's slowly gonna go down to more psychological horror routes. Oh, this is gonna be good. I'm getting vibes to another game. Oh gosh. I really want to get to that, but it's gonna be a while. I'm planning to do that in like 4 months. I would love to do that. Like, I want to get something prepared for that because like I love that game to death. I'm getting so much vibes from it, like I'm well, the main character like moving into the town more like I'm something that's off by the town itself, like maybe it's cursed or something like that, and like you know murder happened or just like in general accident, whatever like that, like murder here, accident there. Ugh, gosh, like just a general death. Oh boy, I'm getting those vibes. Huh, I actually do want to see the Maebara Manor. I'll check out the, like, we have no uniform one for beginning next time. Okay, no, I thought it's gonna be just about something at the actual house instead. I'm about, here we are at schools. It's okay, Sean, you're not sticking rich. Okay, we're going into this. What is this all of a sudden? Did I come to school in a limo before? Yes, black car. Every single black car is a limousine. How much do you get for monthly allowance? $2. $2? Like literally $2 back then, like I heard is like so much. About $10. Okay, well, I was thinking of the 80s, but like way much more back then. That's actually kind of a cool thought. Like literally just if someone tried $1 back then, like if you picked it up, like you're set for like a week or like a week or two. That's honestly kind of fun as a kid. Like penny candy, oh god, like go off. About $10. That's a rather plebeian amount. I get $100 for my allowance. His lunch is made up of normal stuff. He isn't rich. Oh, you're okay. We're just gonna psychoanalyze him. Okay, now. What are they talking about? To be asked out of nowhere how much to get and then told that's a plebeian amount? Eh, sounds normal. Oh, sorry. Rain's starting to pick up my dubious expression and started giggling. Keiichi, your house, you know, it's pretty big, yeah? So the architecture has people all around Hinamizawa calling it the Maebara Manor. It sort of stands out. Since, like, I don't know how many of, like this whole, like, group, like, moved here recently or who actually lived here, their family lived here for all their life or was born here. It just feels, actually thinking about it, just around you're calling it, like, is this manor recently made or, like, people in their lives, like, why are people calling it that? Like, the manor was being built before, they built before they came here and they just went inside it? Or, like, another family lived here, or, like, the house was made all this, like, recently, and, like, everyone now just, I'm getting confused now. Maebara Manor? Well, since the house is so big, everyone's gossiping, wondering exactly how rich you are. Like, how much it would have went to the house? Huh. I guess actually a good question then. So like your family splurge just to get a good like living house and but generally speaking like you're just normal, just moderate income, like middle class. I see. Now I get it. Well, the frame of it is huge. I see how it could cause some misunderstandings. It's like a generally a tiny bit more well off than house than the rest of the whole town then? Huh. For my deduction, I wager they spent too much money in building the house and is why they are now broke. Oh, like your family actually built the house? That's why that was the one thing I was confused about. Literally, the house was being built in this area and you moved into it. Wow, actually. This is completely wrong. That was the part I'm getting confused about. Being broke, how very, very unfortunate. Please don't pity me like this. Mika-chan took pity on me as she patted my head. Again with the pets. I go from being treated like a millionaire to a beggar. Yeah, sorry for ruining your imagination, but we aren't millionaires or poor. We're just poor millionaires. Sad life. We're the image of a normal average household. You can't call it normal, that huge house. The entranceway is all grand and the grate is large enough for a large truck to get through. That's not normal at all. Oh, really? Oh my god, actually. No, that's definitely a manor then, if like that's how big the gate is. Jesus. Yeah. They do say the bigger your house, the more prosperous you are. Yeah, your parents just splurged in the house. That is a manor. Yes, no, I completely agree with that. How is that not? There's a fence. Anything goes bad in this town, that's a headquarters. Protection. Large spaces. Lots of rooms to make spaces and all that. I'm thinking zombie apocalypse stuff now. the reason the house is so big is because Dad's studio is in it too. There are a bunch of different workshops, and lots of his works are hung up in different places. Oh, like because like your dad was is your dad actually like a famous artist or like a well-known artist? That could definitely give the impression like of like actually building this entire house, or at least buying a house to commission or something like that to be made, and then just to have a good general workshop. Makes sense why I want to have a bigger house than have a bigger workshop or anything like that. What kind of stuff like your dad makes though? All of them are huge too. For those reasons, the family actually uses only a third of the house for day-to-day living. Oh. He planned it out so people in cars could come in to see the gallery he opens in the house someday. Oh. Like you're gonna make your yard a parking lot? Have fun with that. By the way, the entranceway Mion is talking about is the one for the studio, and is normally sealed off. The entranceway to Maebara family actually uses is a very plain and simple one. The interior is much different from how it looks on the outside. Look, just how the house looks, you're making it seem like you're like prim and proper to everyone else. I think I remember like seeing like when skipping through like, yeah, the general lens of the house seems very bland. So like, yeah, you got that. Just like skipping through. I'd really like a chance to explore Keiichi's house. Claiming not to be rich, but having a home like that? What could be hidden there? Maybe there's something cute hidden. Oh. They probably had no money to purchase furniture, so it's filled with Spartan rooms. There are carpeted rooms. I would love to try rolling around the floor. Are carpeted floors like that big of a deal? That'd be great. That'd be so great. I want to roll around too. Oh gosh. It's like the imagination are just piling on. Well, it just means at some point you're obligated to invite them to your house, okay? Well, sometime in the near future, it wouldn't be too bad to invite them all to my house. Dad is a sucker for the ladies, so he might even let them look around his studio. That's a weird way to phrase it. The cry of the Higurashi crescended as the sky towered over everything. It was hot, but the air was clear. It smelled like the beginning of summer. And that was the end of it. Oh, nice. That was actually really quaint. Oh, I love it. I'll definitely check out this one, like, next time, the beginning of it, actually. I'm actually enjoying these little tips, like, so far. I'm actually getting to the swing and groove of it. Okay, I really want to know what the whole body is. I'll probably, like, check this, like, reread this on my own time just to get a better grasp of it. Because always the little details matter. And everything. Always that. Love mystery stuff. You should know this by now. If you're just new here, then everything I like is mystery related. It's great. It's great. I love it. But I'm actually really enjoying this. I actually do like the slice of life here stuff quite a bit. Like the conversation I had. Sadako is honestly my favorite character so far because troublemaker vibes. Honestly, it's just fun to have that like small conflicts around just the competitive vibes they give. Well, friendly competitive vibes they're getting. It's nice. It's really nice. Oh boy. The bunny rabbit like plan by Rika definitely won that by just like I can't kill them all, like okay, like I don't want anyone else to die. I don't want anyone else the rabbits to die, please. Just like, oh, then here you go, here's them all, you can keep them then. Like, thank you, these are my apples now. Just eat the rabbits wholesale then at home, away from prying eyes. Oh, that's brilliant. But like, it feels like there's also the thing. It feels like they're setting up like I guess like how the characters like what they're best good at. For example, Sadako is good at making traps. Rina is like good at like literally just fighting and like, but also has the weakness of like cute things. But I don't know how it's gonna be like in more stressful situations. Mion is like really like not so much on her so far, but she seems to be the leader type, and just on how Keiichi like is like presents himself and how he thinks and all that. Definitely like feels like he's good at going with the flow, which is generally like an average trait. I want to see if like a whole thing of a protagonist actually good at manipulating people. It's actually kind of fun. I'll just see that being done more in other stories and all that. It would be actually very interesting to see. Will it be for good or bad purposes? Honestly, like I always get so intrigued about that. It's like this next edition of lying, but deep lying. Lying to yourself and lying to everyone else and tricking them. It's honestly really fun, like the gamut plays and all that. It's really good. Rika, I can't think of anything of like what she exactly is good at, and still it feels like they're heavily pushing that she's gonna be like person dies in the beginning, but the person that she loves, like, you know, whether like platonically as a friend or like actually like loves, like, you know, has a crush on, well, obviously that's probably gonna be like not gonna be easy to like, I guess, find out who like she loves then quite easily until like, I guess there's a general reveal later on. Maybe like, I'm just wondering if like they're setting things up for like this, since there's like so many chapters like from Higurashi and all that. There's a question arcs and answer arcs. Well, there's definitely going to be some plot lines which are just being set up here in this entire first chapter, which is touched upon. Then like many chapters later, then get started and then get answered and paid off and set up and all that. I'm just now thinking about that. But it's a whole giant series, and if like this was planned out from the very beginning, oh boy, that's actually going to be really cool. Like, I've read both some fan fictions and all that you can tell that beginning them going through, like, they had ideas planned and their retcons and things, and then there's some which one recently of like one Danganronpa and like Zero Escape crossover inspired piece where they just combined into both like the universes of those and like combined them together, and you can tell from every single line of dialogue, every small detail, it's immensely planned from the beginning. Like, I literally was reading through it again, and just you can tell even from the very beginning something there was at the very like beginning to ending, and that story is being made over a course of months, I think maybe a year or two, and god, every detail is so planned out. The character arcs are also great too. Some of the characters are amazing to me, love them to death. I wonder if this is the vibe here based on like the chapter systems, question answer arcs. And I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be completely insane if like don't worry, I planned the entirety of this entire like, you know, visual novel like, you know, arc and plot, even for Yumi Neko, even before I even started writing the first word for this game. I can definitely imagine that happen at some point. That'd be completely, utterly insane though. And like obviously you would get more ideas as you write it down further, but outlining it out like that completely before even putting a single word to page, that would be amazing. That would be so incredibly detailed. I'm actually really curious about that then. It's a nice prospect. Like, I'm probably thinking like outline but like change as through it, but it's actually a cool thought to think about. It's how much I've seen hyped about this game. Really interesting to see how this goes along. I'm actually still enjoying the slice of life stuff, even if we're slowly getting more like psychological horror elements, which honestly, like based on this, like I keep mentioning of this other game, like just the exact same sort of similar like plotline and all that, just small like psychological like horror elements or like nervous attention scenes, then moving on to like, you know, just normal like slice of life or just having fun with friends, or like, you know, just like loved ones and all that. Like, I'm really used to it. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna have a fun time here. I'm already in my element. Oh boy, I can't wait to see what comes next. Be a good time to leave us off right here for next time. So, for a fun time watching as I am playing this, hope you see me next time, what time may be, and I'll hope you a fantastic day